It is pushing onshore. This is the storm system that's going to impact our weather. Before it arrives, we've got this westerly zonal flow across the area. When you have this kind of flow, you typically get either above average or very close to average temperatures. In our case, we're going to have above average temperatures, but a lot of cloud cover also from time to time, and a weak disturbance tonight that could spread just a little bit of drizzle across the area tomorrow morning. The storm system itself, west of Seattle, it's going to take a rather long track to get here as it drops down towards San Francisco, and eventually, and this is going to be like Sunday or Monday, it swirls around El Paso and eventually comes on out. So there's a chance that because it's a little slower, warmer air is drawn into this system, and we could come away with very little ice at all. Well, I'm not saying we wouldn't see any, but not as much perhaps as some earlier forecasts, if that trend continues to play out. Tonight, there's plenty of cold air out there. The northern plains and the U.S.-Canadian border, check out the temperatures. Below freezing right now at Minneapolis, 26, about 63 at Dallas. And we're right here where this warm front is moving through. So we're going into the warm air tomorrow and again on Wednesday. 60s tomorrow, only dropping down to the lower 40s, and then back to the 60s, perhaps even 70s on Wednesday, and then the colder air starts showing up on Thursday. We drop to the upper 30s by Thursday night. And here's one particular piece of data, and notice how the front is just kind of draped across the area. The pink would be freezing drizzle or freezing rain, but it's very light. There's heavier rain down here to the south and to the southeast. Now, if that scenario plays out where that storm system takes longer, this front wobbles back to the north, the warmer air comes up, and this is nothing but a cold rain for us on Friday, where it would be 34 degrees and raining. That would just be a miserable day, but it's better than ice for sure. So we know we're going to have some thunder in Oklahoma. We know we're going to have some heavy rain. We know we're going to have some ice. The big question is, where exactly does the freezing line set up and stay? And does it push all the way back up into Kansas? That's a possibility. Tonight, streets are kind of wet as the temperatures have been on the climb. 50 degrees right now with a south wind at 17 miles an hour. 50 is where we're going tonight, so we're not really budging anywhere. Drizzle's possible. We'll also have a breezy night. And temperatures to the north just a little cooler. Talala, Claremore around 45 degrees. Grove about 46. Tahlequah down to 44. Sapulpa right around 49. We'll have a breezy night also with southwest winds at 15 to 20 miles an hour. Interestingly enough, tomorrow starts out breezy with southwest winds. The winds turn to the northwest, and then the wind settles down. And our temperature tomorrow back into the lower 60s despite a northwest wind, kind of unusual. 62 in Grove, 64 Pawhuska tomorrow with a northwest wind in the afternoon around 5 miles an hour. Northwest wind in Tulsa tomorrow at 10, and a high temperature in Muskogee of 65. Okmulgee up to 66. Bristow also hitting 65. High temperature at Poto, Henrietta, and McAllister also in the upper 60s with a west-southwest wind at 5 miles an hour. So really enjoying the next couple of days. 64 tomorrow, 71 on Wednesday. Bottom kind of falls out here Thursday back to the mid-40s, then mid-30s on Friday. Saturday, upper 30s, but you notice that Friday morning and Saturday morning, there are times where the temperature just flirts with the freezing mark. And so here in Tulsa, when that happens, we could have some freezing drizzles, some freezing rain, maybe a couple of slick spots develop, but then the temperature goes back above freezing. So we'll be watching that temperature very closely.
Glad to know the latest model showing maybe a little to the north of us.
Yeah, a little bit, not so much here.